Good morning, everyone. Good morning. It is that time. It is that time. Delayed but not denied. It's time for our Saturday morning tap in. So go ahead. I got me a cup of coffee right here. Okay, I've got my candle. So go ahead, get your journal, get your pens, and whatever you're going to write with because it's time for Saturday morning tap in. All right, let me go ahead and let the people in the building, let me let Facebook in. Okay. I think Facebook is almost in the building. YouTube, you're in the building. Okay, Facebook says that I'm live, but let me make sure so we can get it live. All right. Okay, we're live on Facebook. We're live on Instagram. So that means it's time. Let's go.
Don't never stop if you want to be on top. Yeah.
Good morning.
Tap, tap, tap in.
It's time for Saturday morning tap in. How we feeling this morning?
Tap, tap, tap in.
Time to tap in. It's time to do a little
Tap, tap, tap in.
conversation, a little reset.
Tap, tap, tap
Summer
in.
is here. Okay, it is
Tap,
summertime.
tap, tap in.
Maybe not officially by the calendar, but I believe we arrived. Yesterday, no, the day before it was like 90 degrees. A beautiful 90 degrees, might I add. How we doing? How we feeling? All right. Let me go ahead. Get my candle lit. How's your week been? How has your week been? What are we celebrating? What did you accomplish this week that you feel good about? I'll tell y'all something I feel good about. Can I just keep it real, y'all? Okay? Can I just keep it real? Can I just keep it real? Finally got an email sent out. Okay? An email I've been trying to send for at least a week. Okay? I am a work in progress. How about you? Welcome to your Saturday morning tap-in.
Tap, tap, tap in. Tap, tap, tap in.
So today I want to share a couple of things that inspired me this week. If you all will so just indulge me. But we'll be getting started shortly. Who we got in the building? Okay, we got Ben in the building. Welcome to your Saturday morning tap-in. Welcome to your Saturday morning tap-in.
Tap, tap, tap in.
Okay. Let me get this video ready for us.
Tap, tap, tap in. Tap, tap, tap in.
Okay, we got this video ready. I'm trying to think, which one do I want to share? I might just share both of them. Why not? Good morning. It's Saturday morning, and it's time to tap in. So let's go ahead and get this party started. Woo! We made it. So how are we feeling this morning? How are we doing this morning? How has your week been? If you're new here, welcome to Saturday Morning Tap-In, where we come together every Saturday morning to have some uplifting conversations, to set some intentions, and then we do a bit of journaling. Today, I want us to go back and do something that we started doing early in the program, which was taking time to access the tool of box breathing. But before we get into that, feel free to go ahead, put in the chat, what intentions do you want to set for your day? What intentions do you want to set for your upcoming weekend, right? What are your plans this weekend? What are your plans for this week? What do you need to bring to the party in order to get it started? Because if you don't bring it, it ain't gonna be there. All right. So what intention would you like to set? Welcome, CSU Columbus alumni. Look at that. And I'm rocking my HBCU proud shirt that I got from homecoming. And look who is in the building. Welcome to my CSU fam. So good to see you in the building. It is no coincidence that you are here. You are in the right place at the right time, right? It's no surprise that Saturday morning tap-in came down your timeline. So welcome, welcome, welcome. What intention do you want to set for today, for this weekend, for your upcoming week? I know for this week for me, and I'm going to share a little something with you guys because you're my Saturday morning tap-in family. We are going into my birthday week, you guys. Yes, yes, yes. My birthday week is upon us. I can't believe it. Seems like it comes so fast, but I guess it was a whole 365 days, right? But yes, so we are headed into my birthday week, and it appears that my birthday is, I'm seeing a bunch of theater. Okay. I feel like I have been out so much more within the past couple of weeks leading up to my birthday, and I'm just like, okay, go with it, go with it, go with it. I went on Thursday. I met up with some friends, actually part of my prayer circle. Every morning at 6:30, we have a prayer call, and we're all over. We're in Ohio. Well, I think most of them are in Ohio, and some are in New York, right? But we got a chance to meet up. One of my prayer partners, actually, Reverend Andrea and Reverend James Graham, who started the Sunrise Circle, they were in town. They still are in town here in New York. And so we got a chance to meet up and to grab a bite. And we went somewhere I have never been before. We went to Sugar Bar. If you are ever in New York, and especially on a Thursday night, okay, I learned something on Thursday night. I learned that Thursday nights, you want to be at Sugar Bar up on West 72nd Street. Sugar Bar is the restaurant that was founded by Ashford and Simpson. Did I say that right? Yes. So I said that right. But that's their restaurant. And what happens on Thursday night is that they have this amazing open mic, and people come up there and they share their gifts, and everyone is super talented. But the glue that holds it together is the amazing Sugar Bar Band. So if you are ever in town and you're visiting New York, if you live in New York and you haven't had a chance to go experience Sugar Bar, I highly recommend it. They're having a beautiful set on Father's Day. You guys, Father's Day is coming up. Father's Day is this weekend. Father's Day is tomorrow, folks. Father's Day is tomorrow. Shout out to my Fasha. Shout out to all the fathers that are tuning in. Good morning, Kelly. Welcome to your Saturday morning tap in. But Sugar Bar is having a really beautiful set planned for Father's Day. I think it's a brunch. So check out Sugar Bar and go celebrate fatherhood, whether they're here in the body or with you in your heart. Sugar Bar has a set planned for you. They are doing some of the best. They're doing Prince, Michael, Stevie, and everything in between. That band was so talented. And the food was delicious. Good morning, Go Queen TV. Welcome to your Saturday morning tap in. How you feeling, Queen? I was thinking about you. I need to reach out to you. I need those dates. and deadlines for the October issue. But yes, welcome to your Saturday morning tap in. I was just talking about Sugar Bar. And so, I have a lot planned today. Today, I'm going to see 2 shows. And what's so interesting, these are 2 shows that I actually auditioned for, and they were very interesting reads, and I had a great audition, but I'm really curious to see what was the vision for these pieces. They're very unique pieces. The first piece I'm going to see today is called Bowl EP. It's at the Vineyard Theater. And that's a very unique piece because the stage is going to be set up like a skating park, right? So the 2 main actors in the show are actually going to be skating the whole time during the show. And then there's one more character that's a part of the play that I can't wait to see that character. Lemon Pepper, I forget the full name, but it is an amazing piece, something very different, and I can't wait to see that. So I'm seeing that today at 2 o'clock, and then at 7:30, I'm going to see another piece over at, oh, I can see the name, at the Flea Theater. But here's the deal, y'all. I can't pronounce that word. I mean, I knew how to pronounce it when I was doing the audition, but there's a play over at the Flea, and what's it called? The Flea, Karasuko. I don't know, but it's a very unique piece that was written. I believe it was written back in maybe the early 80s, maybe if not 70s. And it is a very interesting piece. I can share my screen really quickly. So I'm going to go see this because I got word that it's closing really soon. So I had to quickly buy my ticket. There are still some seats available. It closes on June 22nd. You guys, right? I used to know how to pronounce it. I can't pronounce it, but I'm going to see a light and dark skin comedy. So it's going to be great. It's going to be great. It's got some amazing, talented people in the show, some talented artists. I'm a big fan of Ebony Marshall Oliver. I saw her in, what did I see her in? I think I saw her in, I'm going to say the Chicken and Biscuits. Chicken and Biscuits on Broadway. And I have since seen her in a couple other things. I saw her in Shakespeare in the Park as well. And she's amazing. So today is a 2-show day for me. So I'm going to see those 2 shows. And then on Monday, I'm going to see another play that a friend wrote, a friend who's a playwright. And so I'm going to that. Oh, Sunday, I'm going to see another show. I'm telling you guys, I have theater today. I have theater on Sunday, theater on Monday. And then on Friday, I'm going to go see, I always want to call this play This Girl Is on Fire, but that's not the name of the play. The name of the Alicia Keys play, right? I'm going to go see that. Hell's Kitchen. I see the flyer all the time when I go to the gym. There's a big billboard for Hell's Kitchen. And then on Saturday, next Saturday, I'm going to go see Purpose on Broadway. Y'all, I love living in the city. I really do. I get a chance to really take advantage of all of the culture that is the arts and the food and the people. So if you don't know, I love me some New York. But while we're here, go ahead, give me a number between 1 and 30. Whoever picks the number is going to be selecting the journal prompt for today. And I've written the number down. Today is 6/14/25. All right. So go ahead and put that in the chat if you haven't already, or if you're just tuning in, go ahead and put your intention in the chat. What intention do you want to set? A number between, do you want to set, and also a number that you want between 1 and 30. Whoever gets closest to the number without going over will be selecting the journal prompt for today. All right. And so how many of you have had a chance to go to watch Game Night on Tubi? Last Saturday, Game Night launched on Tubi, and I am so excited about it. I've been enjoying all the conversations and seeing all the people post things about how much they're loving it. It's quite a ride, My little niece, Soraya, y'all, this girl I'm telling y'all, she must have watched this film already 7 times, okay? And I love her for it. So if you already seen it, go watch it again, okay? The same way y'all saw Sinners twice. Like I did. Watch it again. You might see something else that you didn't realize you missed the first go round. But yes, Game Night is playing right now on Tubi. So check it out. All right. So today. Let's see what intentions are. Are we putting intentions? Okay, great. Kelly says, I intend to receive today. Okay. Okay. Got you. Kelly is one of our producers from The Day Elvis Died, another film I had the pleasure of being in. We are in the final leg of fundraising for The Day Elvis Died, which is sure to be, I can't wait. We have a screening coming up next month, so it's already coming together. So stay tuned so that you all can know where you'll be able to see it. But for now, check out my page if you feel so inspired to donate so that we can make sure that we get this story. It's a very powerful story out so that you all can see it. Go Queen says, hold on. Shamika says, put on her glasses. My intention is to step outside of my comfort zone and make a liar out of my occasional imposter syndrome. I love that. I love that. Absolutely. Step outside of my comfort zone. I stand in agreement with you, knowing that you have the power and the strength to step outside of your comfort zone, because I know you were just made that way. From what I know about you, Go Queen, you always step it outside your comfort zone, but that's because you set the intention that says, I'm not going to be comfortable. I am not going to be comfortable where I am. I am ready to. But I got you, sis. I got you, sis. I'm not going to be comfortable where I am, because I know that there is more to experience. And with that being said, I want us to watch this post. Two things I want to share that I saw this week that really inspired me. And it is definitely in alignment with stepping outside of your comfort zone. It's about stretching your idea of what is possible, the good that is possible. Some of you may have seen this. It may have come across your timeline, but I want us to watch it together. All right, so let me go ahead and get this pulled up, and let us just talk about this. All right, where is it at? Let me get my screen share together. Because then I want to know what y'all think about this. All right, let's go to here. And here we go.
Adding something new to my prayers lately. I get up, give my prayer of gratitude, but now I've been ending my prayer by saying, God, show me how good life can get. Thursday night, I'm scrolling through IG. I scroll past Deion Cole, the comedian's post. He puts a picture of himself leaving Othello, starring Denzel Washington and Jake Gyllenhaal on Broadway. I say to myself, I really want to see that play. Been saying that for months. No, it's only a few weeks, I believe, left of the play. The very next morning, I get up, say my prayers. God, show me how good life can get. 8:30 that morning, I get a text from my friend Madeline. We've been friends on Facebook for years. Met her once in Paris. We were both there last summer at the same time, was able to have lunch. So in this text, she asks if it's too early to call. I give her a call and she says, hey, I'm in New York. I have an extra ticket to see Othello Sunday. And I just wanted to know, first of all, are you interested? And second of all, can you get out here? I'm in New York, y'all. This is what happens when you align your spirit with expectation. When you don't just pray out of desperation, but out of invitation. That simple line, God, show me how good life can get, wasn't just a request. It was a declaration that I am open, available, and ready to be wild. When you ask with a heart full of trust instead of a head full of doubt, the universe doesn't just whisper, it shouts back. And that's not coincidence, that's co-creation. Don't be afraid to ask for the good, y'all. Don't be afraid. Don't be shy about your desires, because the moment you say, show me how good life can get, God starts clearing the path to show you. So I've been adding something.
Woo! What do y'all think about that? What do you think about that? You know, and so when I saw that post, it was just a great reminder, right, of what we talk about when we're doing the 300 things list. It's not that you ask for too much, it's that you ask for too little, right? So somebody who's watching this, also known as me, but also whoever else is watching this, you could ask for more. It might be good right now, but it can get gooder, okay? It can get gooder, all right? So I just wanted to share that. And I want to share one more thing before we go back to something that we used to do in Saturday Morning Tap-In a lot. But how many of you guys know that Coco Gauff recently won the French Open? Shout out to Coco. And so she was playing over in France. Exactly, Go Queen. Yes, I receive this. Yes, I receive this. Absolutely, me too. So Coco was playing over in France, the French Open, and there was a moment when the audience was shouting the name of the person she was playing against. And during the interview, they asked her, how did you keep focused while you were playing in the game? And she talked about things that she thought about, but then she mentioned particularly when they were chanting her opponent's name in her head. Go Queen. In her head, she was chanting her own name. So I say to you, no matter where you are, no matter what you are going through, you have to be your number one cheerleader. No matter who may be playing against you, no matter what you may be up against, remember that you have to root for you. And another reason why I'm going to share this image with you guys is because we talk about this all the time here, right? I guess this is the message that I've been sent to talk about because I'm always talking about it. And that thing that we are always talking about, here in Saturday Morning Tap-In is writing things down. Writing things down. What we see on the left side of the screen is that she wrote down, I will win the French Open 2025. She wrote it down. I will win the French Open 2025. And at the bottom, I will be French Open champion 2025. Y'all see that? She says, don't mind the handwriting. Don't mind the handwriting. Right? So she put the tools in practice. Right? She put the tools in practice. And this is the result. She wins, right? And we have seen this over and over again. Writing it down. When I was headed to Sugar Bar this week, when I went on Thursday, I took my 300 things list. And don't forget, we're writing in a number in the chat between 1 and 30, right? For our journal prompt. But I took my journal with me on the train, and the whole ride there, I just read over my 300 things list, right? I read it over and I took my time reading it, allowing myself to smile as I revisited the things that I wrote down, right? As I revisited those things. And so if you did your 300 things list, no matter how far you got in your list, don't forget to look at that list. Keep the dream alive in 2025. Okay? Keep it alive in 2025. And what I think happens, what I have seen happen, is that sometimes out of the blue, right? Things will start to line up for you. Out of the blue, you'll get an idea to do something. Out of the blue, you'll be led somewhere that is attached to something that you wrote down in your 300 things list, right? Because our 300 things list is a form of our expectation, right? But you want to make sure that you stay in vibrational alignment with your good, which is why I want us to do box breathing today, right? I wanted to do box breathing because here's the deal, right? This when you have a vision or a dream, right? It's not a sprint, right? It's a journey that you're going on. And as you go through this journey of accomplishing your dreams and your desires and that vision you have for your life, you will invariably come up against hurdles. You will come up against days where you may not feel motivated. You will come up against days when you're like, am I delusional to dream this big? And I'm here to tell you, no. Saturday morning tap-in is here for you to let you know, to refuel you, to re-inspire you, to say, no, keep going, keep going. But you have to make time to tap in, to recalibrate, right? And you want to do this at least once a day, right? At least once a day, right? You can do it all day, but at least once a day, you want to just take a moment to breathe, to bring your awareness to all the good, to bring your awareness that abundance is all around you, to bring your awareness to that you have been called to do something that only you can do, that vision that you have for your life, right? It is not just you desiring it. It is desiring you to bring it into expression because the world needs. The world needs. The world needs what you are dreaming, what you have to offer. And I get so emotional about that because I think about the things going on in our world today. And I think about, this crazy parade that's happening in DC. And sometimes we're so focused on the things that terrorize us, right? The things that upset us, right? And so we want to remember that we want to focus also, to make time to focus and to dream the good, because the good is dreaming us and waiting for us to say yes to that vision, right? Because the world needs what you have to offer. Yes, thank you so much, Sans Toyette. And you may not see, you may not know how your dream is really for the world, is a part of a bigger picture. But I'm here to tell you that it is. And so we need to have moments like the Saturday morning tap in, right? Just in case you've been going through the week and you haven't had a chance to tap in, to get in alignment and catch the vibration of your new direction, right? That's going to lead you to that vision and that goal that you have for your life, right? So no matter what happens through the week, no matter if you fall off, the thing is, how quickly can you get back in alignment? How quickly can you recalibrate and reset, right? You fall off, or maybe you didn't do something on your to-do list and you feel behind. Okay, that's all right. Shake it off. Today's a new day. Today's a new Saturday. How quickly can you get back in vibration, right? And it is as simple as tapping into your breath, focusing on that breath. That is the power that we have in this moment. Breathing is that way that we get tuned into the vibration that gives us our assignment, that helps us to hear our internal GPS, known as our intuition, that internal GPS that lets us know what inspired action do we need to take today, right? That internal GPS that puts us on someone else's mind, like we saw with Dr. Rose, that said, you know what? My girl, Dr. Rose, right? This is the creator saying, my girl, Dr. Rose, she desires to go see Othello, right? And she asks, how can this day get better? How can this day just exceed my expectation? And so that internal GPS puts on the mind of her friend to say, hey, you know what? I know you got this extra ticket. Call Rose. You don't know why you calling her, but I know why, right? That is what Saturday morning tap-in is about. And so that's what I want us to do today. But before we do our box breathing, because right after we do our box breathing, right, just giving ourselves a moment to recalibrate, to refresh our mind and our spirit. So after we do that, we're going to go ahead and do our journal prompt. All right. So on this day, where is the number that I wrote, you guys? Where is the number? I didn't close up my journal. Okay, here it is. All right. The number for today is, let me see what you guys are. Oh, Kelly. Oh, I'm sending you so much love right now. Kelly is on Instagram. She says she's crying now because it's exactly what she needs to hear. Yes, Kelly. Come on now. Yes, Kelly. Yes. Keep going, Kelly. And I see you all the time, Kelly, on Facebook. I see you all the time getting back up, facing those obstacles with new hope, you know, Kelly. So I'm so glad that you are here. Who is this? June says, sexy Oprah. Okay. Thank you. Yes, you have to chant your own name. Okay, you guys. I've been missing some of the stuff that you guys have been saying over here on Instagram. I'm so sorry. I was just so in the moment. Oh, Kelly. Yes, Kelly. Working on receiving. And I know we're going to get to our journal prompt. So I'm giving you guys more time to put a number in the chat between 1 and 30. But I'm going to talk about that really quickly, Kelly. So this week as well, right? People have just been treating me to dinner, right? I feel like everywhere I went this week, someone's like, oh, let me just take care of your dinner. Oh, I got you. And I realized that it is an opportunity for me to practice receiving, right? Even if it's something as simple as, Kelly, receiving someone saying, I loved your work, or receiving a compliment. I love those shoes, right? You know, practice the art of receiving, right? It is indeed a worthy endeavor to work on, right? Because how you receive the little is how you receive the big, right? So I love that you said that today, setting the intention on receiving. Yes, I'm putting that in there for receiving. And then we're going to say, get out of our comfort zone. That's another intention we're going to set for today. Absolutely. Okay, y'all was over here talking back to me and I missed it. Kelly says, this is my first one I've come to and I see this notification. And I'm usually still too grumpy and sleepy, but today she decided to click on it and be here. No coincidence. Yes, Kelly, this is for you. Absolutely. Unique is in the building. Welcome to your Saturday morning tap in, Unique. Oh, I am so glad to see you here, superstar. That's Unique, T3IP representing, but Unique is also just an amazing actor, filmmaker, trailblazer, entrepreneur, mother. She is doing all the things. And so I'm so glad that you're tapping in today. And if you haven't already been over the Tubi, so go watch Game Night, okay? And then I want you to go on and watch Boundaries, okay? Because what you're going to see is that Unique is in Game Night and in Boundaries. And that's a whole other story that I have told before. But I'm telling you, that is an example of how when you take time to tap in and to open yourself to be a vibrational match, just making your expectation for good, you will be put in the right place at the right time, the same way that God brought Unique and I together, okay? It may look like a coincidence, right? But as Dr. Rose said, there is no such thing as coincidence. It's co-creating. You are co-creating with our creator by setting your expectation. All right? Setting your expectation. All right? And Soraya, I already talked about you this morning, my love. Ain't no telling how many times she has watched Game Night. She's probably up to 10. If there is an award to receive for who has watched Game Night the most, it's going to be Soraya Jane. It's going to be my TikTok niece, Soraya Jane. All right. All right. All right. And I appreciate you, Soraya. All right. And okay, Go Queen says that she has been saying this for a while. You have to be your own cheerleader. You got to be your own hype man. You have to believe in yourself before anyone else does. You believe in you before anyone else does. And they may not know right now, but guess what? They gonna learn, right, Unique? They gonna learn, okay? They gonna learn who you are and what you said you was gonna do and you did it. Mm-hmm. So Soraya says she's watched Game Night more than 10 times. More than 10 times, okay? And I appreciate you. So let me go ahead and put these intentions in the chat. So here's the intentions for receiving and getting out of comfort zone. And I want to make sure I'm not leaving anyone out. And we're going to say being our own cheerleader. I'm putting that in here. That's what we've been talking about today. And then we're also going to expect more good. Okay. So that's okay. Let me get this copied here. This is the intentions that we are going to set. And just remembering what we have watched. Okay. And peace and joy. Peace and joy. All right. Let me add those on here as well. Thank you so much, Sans Toyette. Okay. We got Toyette. We got Kelly in the house. Oh, man. That's so awesome. Okay. Great. So there is that. Okay, the intentions are on the screen. All right, the number for today is, all right, the number for today, let me just see. Okay, I'm looking at the numbers. Everybody went over the number. Everybody went over the number. So exactly, Sans Toy Kelly is on Instagram screaming toy, and she's got hearts, 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 hearts. Yes, reunited. Where's Robin? Where's Robin? We need Robin on here so we can be reunited. All right. Okay, so everybody has gone over. Here is the number. The number is 5. The number is 5. Okay. Usually it's whoever gets the number without going over is the person that I choose. Everybody went over. So Soraya, the number 1 watcher of Game Night, Soraya. Yes. Toyette, hold on. Let me put this up here so Kelly can see it. Look on the screen, Kelly. Toyette says, hey, my Virgo queen. I love it. Soraya, look on the screen. Pick a number that is not grayed out. And that will be, well, that's true, Toyette. 5 times 5. You were so close. So close. But I want to give Soraya, I want Soraya to come on here. Hey, Amber, welcome to your Saturday morning tap-in. We are just about to set some intentions. We're going to do some breathing, and then we're going to do some journaling. So Soraya Jane, give me a number. Okay, you're going to watch when she gets back home. Oh, you're at her funeral. My condolences, my love. Are you still here? If Soraya's not here, I'm going to go ahead and go back to you, Toyette. But let's see if baby girl Soraya wants to pick a number. If she hasn't already left the building. Pick a number on the screen. And so Toya, go ahead and pick a number. Pick a number. One that's not grayed out. And that will be our journal prompt for today. And I'm double checking to see, because I know we have a lag. So let me just double check and see whoever puts in the next number the quickest. But of course, Toyette, of course you want number 15. And number 15, you shall have. All right, let me get our book and pull up journal prompt number 15. We are almost out of prompts in here, which is great, which is absolutely great. So we have our journal prompt that we're going to journal today. All right, you guys. So let's just take a moment to center ourselves. I'm gonna get my mouse back over here. Yes, Toya said, duh. Um, so let's take a moment to center ourselves. We have our intentions up on the screen, right? Our intentions that we are setting for today. And so let's just take a moment to just remind ourselves of these intentions before we go into our breathing exercise, right? So, getting comfortable wherever you are, getting comfortable, opening your mind and your heart as we are setting our intention to reset, to make ourselves a vibrational match for good, which is everywhere, evenly present. There's abundance everywhere, evenly present. And in order to receive it and to tap into it, we first need to bring our awareness and remember that it is here. And then through our expectation, we start to draw it to us, right? We start to draw it to us. And then through us, we bring it into the world. So as we go into our breathing exercise, we're setting our intention for receiving. As we are breathing today, we are opening ourselves up to receive all the good and the abundance and all the health and wealth and all the love and joy and peace and strength that is available for us. I love how all of that just fits together. It's no coincidence that these are our intentions for today, okay? So remember, we are opening ourselves up to receive. This is how we practice receiving, with our breathing. And it is in this breathing, in this receiving, in this receptivity, it is in this intentionality that we say yes to who we are, to the greatness that we know we are. So we step out of our comfort zone. We release thoughts of limitations. We let go of the illusion of imposter syndrome. We are great and worthy of great things, incapable of accomplishing great things. Eyes have not seen nor ears heard what has been put inside of you to bring forth. And so we take today's Saturday morning tap in to remind us to be our own cheerleaders. To be our own cheerleaders. That no matter what we're going through today or this week, no matter what we're going through today or this week, we set the intention to chant our names, to root ourselves on. You can do this. I can do this. I got this. Getting in the mirrors and saying, I am worthy. So let's go ahead. Allow all of this to settle. Allow it to settle. And let us listen with our breathing. For those who are new to box breathing, inhale, hold, out, hold, and then inhale. Feel free to do it with your eyes open or closed. We are breathing. And staying in this place of openness, we take to our journals. And here is the prompt for today. What simple pleasures did or can you enjoy today? I'm setting the timer right now for 10 minutes and 10 seconds. We are journaling. For those who are new here, the journal prompt gets you down on the page. Once you're on the page, you can write whatever you want to write. It is your journal. We just did a powerful meditation. Maybe something else wants to come through you at this moment. Saturday morning tap in is where we create that space to allow it to flow. 9 minutes, 40 seconds to go. The journal prompt is, what simple pleasures did you or can you enjoy today? We're journaling. The journal prompt is on the screen. Welcome, Michael 36. We are journaling. The journal prompt is on the screen. Wow. 8 minutes, 19 seconds to go. Hmm. Hmm. Welcome to those who are just joining us. We are journaling. 6 minutes, 34 seconds to go. Hmm. 4 minutes, 50 seconds to go. We are journaling. Remember, it's your journal. You can write whatever you want. That's your business. 4 minutes to go. 1 minute, 18 seconds to go. We are journaling. Welcome, Rhonda Dior. What simple pleasures did or can you enjoy today? That's our journal prompt. 1 minute, 3 seconds to go. Oh no, that was so fast. Okay, hold on. I got one more sentence. Okay, 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 blah blah blah. That. I gotta get this down. Make sure. Okay, almost there, you guys. We're done. Okay, in church. Okay, great. I had to finish the idea, you guys. Y'all, we journaled. We tapped in today, you guys. We absolutely tapped in today. And wow, so close to keeping it an hour. I'm getting better and better every day, you guys. Every day I'm getting better and better in every way. All right, you guys. So that has been our Saturday morning tap in. Thank you all for those who stopped by, those who hung out with us and shared energy and inspiration and thoughts. So we're going to go ahead and read our journal prompt. I'll read my journal, what I wrote for the journal prompt. Feel free to share any aha moments you had today, or maybe you had an aha moment while you were journaling. You don't have to share your journal prompt, but if you want to, feel free. We'd love to hear it. And so let's go ahead. We see Toyette has shared what she wrote. She said, today, I am visiting with my found family in Maryland. We have been connected ever since our daughters became friends in 6th grade. They are a true blessing in our lives. They absolutely are. Tell them I said hello. Thank you so much for sharing that. Kelly, thank you so much for tuning in. And I'm so glad you got a chance to experience your first Saturday morning tap in. Brees is in the building. Hey, my series regular. Real quick. I'm going to tell you guys how Saturday morning tap in works. There's always some type of divine synchronicity that happens. So we were waiting for Soraya to pick the number from the chart. And Soraya is on Instagram. Toyette is over on YouTube. They pick the same number without even knowing it. Y'all, if that is not a confirmation for you to go out there and get that good, whatever intentions you set for today, okay? Don't miss it, you guys. Don't miss this moment. Don't miss this moment. We have done some powerful, deep work, okay, today. Go out there and expect it now, all right? Don't be surprised, okay? It's not a coincidence. It's co-creating. I don't know how it works, you guys. I just know what to do. The same way in which you have an apple seed, a little tiny apple seed, and you put it in the soil. And in that tiny apple seed is everything that needs to make it turn into an apple tree with not just one apple, many apples, right? I don't know how that works. How when you put it in the soil, in that seed, it knows what to do. The roots come out and the soil does what it does and all that other stuff that happens. I just know that it happens when you put the seed in the soil. I just know that when you tap in on Saturday mornings, when you do the work throughout the week, it just works. So go out there and let today's tap in, let it confirm in your heart. You came here for a reason, so that you could be inspired and fed. All right, this is what I wrote for the journal prompt today. What simple pleasures did or can you enjoy today? And I wrote, today I'm looking forward to theater. I'm going to church. Theater is church. Starting with Bowl EP and then the dark skin and light skin play that I can't pronounce. Coming together in a shared space to go on a journey that is sure to move us, to stir something up in us. I am so grateful that I get to experience art. The other day when I went to the Sugar Bar, witnessing the musicians in the band and all those who came up for the open mic, there was something so sacred about it. There was indeed something divinely and beautifully spiritual about it. Art is inspiration, divine inspiration manifested in many forms. Art is the language of the Creator. Art is that divine language expressed in countless ways. I felt it in the music, that same spirit that makes you shout hallelujah in church. I had to get that last sentence in because I wanted to remember that that was the thought for the journal prompt today. You guys, thank you all so much for tuning in and tapping in and sharing your energy today. This has been a powerful tap. And oh, you guys, so next week, because it's my birthday week, I'm not sure if we're going to have a tap in. I may take a break next week. Either way, stay tuned to my Instagram. I'll put up a notice whether or not we'll do it, or maybe we'll do a quick one. I'm not for sure yet. But I definitely know that the following Saturday, I'll be doing a very special tap in Myrtle Beach, celebrating the birthday of someone very special to me. So it's going to be a different type of Saturday morning tap in the following weekend. And so I'm looking forward to that. All right, you guys. But for today, we've tapped in, we've tuned in, and now we're ready to go. So go out there and expect the good because you deserve it. I love you guys. I'll see you guys at the next tap in. All right, stay tuned. Bye for now.